Sure.
Alrighty, Jackalor, you recover from road trek. Ow, that hurt, these pants are ruined.
How ruined are the pants?
There's a jagged
Best
rip.
question. Best fucking question.
There's a jagged cut down one cheek. And there's a noticeable blood stain. Or at least a stain of something dark there. They're kind of ruined. You can probably use some paper clips to glue them together long enough to try and get home and not have your ass hanging out, but these pants will need to be replaced.
So it's a dick stealth roll to get back home and change my clothes.
Well, first of all, it's a wits craft to see how good a temporary repair job you can do.
And if I don't have craft,
+1 difficulty.
uh,
So the base is 6, so you're rolling at 7. You're not sure how well the paper clips are gonna hold as a temporary patch job.
Why the fuck did you use paper clips, you utter madman?
because I rolled 0 successes.
I think this would be more of a wit stealth thing. To head home because you're trying to pick out a route that will minimize your chances of getting seen clearly rather than just moving silently.
6 dice at 6.
Okay, yeah, you are able to head on home and all is well. The last
Just
of
good to
the
see you.
meeting is continuing. Jackalor. Gonna need a luck die.
Not bad.
Okay. There's a kitchen knife pinning a note to your front door. It's been driven deep into the wood.
Just a quick question, Jack. How are you getting around?
He's walking. So it takes him a while to get there.
So what does the note say?
Lol, I've pinned a note to your front door.
Hand over the stone monster, or your Princess Truce won't protect you. Signed. Shit, I need a good pack name. What's a good pack name for the...
No, signed! Shit, I need a good pack name. Completely.
You know, it's gonna be the Steel Claws pack.
Can't they be the Steel Fangs?
I don't think so. Werewolves go for...
Damn it.
They think that sounds too faggoty and obvious, Demi.
It really does that, Demi.
But yeah, so it's pretty clear. If you had to guess, if it was a vampire, probably Bruja neonate levels of strength at least to drive it in like this.
I doubt it's a vampire. They wouldn't call themselves the Steel Claws.
Yeah, and with the shooting and the smell of dog, it's pretty clear.
Yep.
And now they're asking you to betray your quote-unquote ally. Or
Time
else.
to move house. Time to move
I'm
house.
switching to it. First things first.
Okay, looking for new pants?
Yeah.
Okay, the pants have not been defiled. These were apparently civilized werewolves.
uh, uh, shit. What time is it?
By the time you get back, well, the meeting was relatively early in the night, but it would definitely be at least past midnight by now, because it takes a while walking.
Yeah. I'll go to a motel or something nearby because my house has a hole in it.
Yes, it does. You can certainly get to a motel, and give me a wits, or give me an intelligence streetwise. Yeah, I think intelligence streetwise is the
Which
motels. You've seen it probably in one of them fancy moving picture shows that are on the televisions these days. Motels get maid service during the day when people supposedly aren't in.
You can always just put a thing on their door saying "Don't come in," and hide it for multiple days.
Unless they're Mexican, in which case they
Why
might
is
be
he
unable to
Mexican?
read.
Why is
Well,
it in Spanish
read
as well?
English.
We'll just write it. Tell the bribe the desk clerk, write it, and barricade the
You're
door.
not
So when,
supposed to give him advice.
I mean, it's
He doesn't
funnier if
have
he
common
dies in a
sense.
stupid way rather than just.
But yeah, fair warning, a motel. You're probably better off going for a slightly higher class establishment than just a motel because motels might not fuck off when you put on and don't disturb and might keep just like, but I need to clean or,
yeah, I'll go to a proper hotel, high end,
hey,
being my inner miser.
so you walk back towards the center of the city.
This would be a good time to have friends.
If only you
I
had some.
I can't go in a car anyway.
You could, you need to roll to resist that.
I'd probably head over to my car then, which is in the city park.
What
The
was
car has
the
been pooped on
roll
by.
he had to make, like with self-control to come near transportation?
It was up to you, but I think that's what you said it was.
I'm pretty sure it was said in the power.
Nope, it
know,
is not stated in the power. It just makes them feel that way. I can make people, it describes it as making one
that's
hate
the
their loved
lore of
ones, or
that's the lore of
yes,
clans one, right?
yes,
Okay, and he has heightened emotions for like a year.
that is correct. It's yeah, it was actually like about a year. Once a year? No, it was 6 months, not a year.
You
But
get
yeah,
like 7 success, so we said it would be slightly longer than the normal max.
wasn't
But yeah,
that
it
3 months?
Well done, Malkavian. You fucked over somebody using Malkavian powers.
I
It's
know,
funny
right?
because it's Jack.
Give me a wit self-control at let's say a 7 to drive your car without it getting unfortunate. Okay. Give me a dex
It's really
drive
unfortunate.
check.
You're just gonna have to get out and walk.
Okay, well, you make it to where you're going, but twice due to your nervous and careless driving, the people on the nighttime streets start getting out of their cars when you drive off.
What happened?
Essentially road rage at your crappy driving, because you are
Oh,
nervous enough to be unpredictable on the road and it's pissing people off.
Yay!
Yeah, with 3 successes, there's... You avoid anything that worse than slightly unpleasant situation.
Okay. So I have a room at the hotel now, right?
Yes.
Do I have a balcony on the room? I assume yes.
Yes, but you'll recall that the gargoyle said that you should only call him at a specific time in the morning, otherwise he won't
Yes,
come.
I know. I'm just making sure that I have a good way of
You
contacting him.
you can have a room with somewhere where he can get in. So
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd have to try the roof or something. So yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna go hunting.
okay. What's your hunting restriction? Racism, right?
Black people, yes.
Yeah, you're close to the center of town. Okay. Did Vivian specifically tell you all the domains?
I got a domain map. I'm not sure he got a domain map.
I seem to remember something about him just kind of getting slashed.
Okay. How about this, Jackalor? Give me an intelligence politics roll, or an intelligence streetwise, whichever is higher, at 6. Okay.
Intelligence is great in case it matters.
It doesn't. 3 successes is plenty. You know exactly how far you need to move from the French Quarter before you're considered to be clear of Toreador holdings. So base of 8. -3 for your dominate, and at least, yeah, you can bring it down to difficulty 3.
So assuming I'm using charisma leadership then. Manipulation.
Sure, I'll let you use charisma leader. Why not? You're their best friend. Actually, make that a difficulty 4, because the civil rights is continuing to heat up, and you're white.
I mean, could be worse. You could actually be kind of porcelain skinned. That's not kind of like, oh, that's not going to come into play at all.
Of
This.
course. I can't
Jackal,
see
boy.
the
roll a luck die for me.
Please, Borch. That's fine.
Jacklor, you lead your 2 new friends into an alleyway. And you realize they aren't following you. They've stopped at the only exit from the alley.
You're going to get beaten up twice in one night.
One of them pulls out a 38. Okay, Whitey. Time to help the cause. Come on, your wallet. Hand it over.
Jeez, we can't even do proper
I'm going to dominate him to
insults
leave.
here.
There are 2.
I know. I'm dominating one to leave. The
Okay.
one with the gun.
Okay. I'm gonna say that since I'm using the Sabat Shock Trooper as Street Trash sheet, that I'm gonna count their willpower as being lower than it would be if they were actual Sabat Shock Troops. So we'll call it a 4 on difficulty. Because otherwise it would be a lot higher.
He's leaving.
Okay, he snaps around and the other guy just does that. What the fuck? Dude!
I'm going to initiate a grapple with the other guy.
I think there was a misunderstanding of how much space there was between you guys.
Oh, I guess
There
I'm not...
was a yeah, he's not in easy grabbing distance, so you're gonna be initiative with the other guy. You can make it to
Okay.
him in a single turn, but
I mean, if it's that far, I probably wouldn't. Instead, I'd draw my gun and tell him to leave. as
you
well.
still need to roll off, because as soon as he realizes that dude is gone, he's gonna try to continue with the mugging and throw his gun as well. Okay. Well, you can see
Now
that he's about to go
come on,
for his
ones.
gun.
Now for all of the ones to happen.
I'm gonna dominate him to leave as well.
And that's how you hunt as a Ventru, boys. Roll it 4. I'm just using the sheet
He's
as a
just using them as a
template.
template. Yeah. He doesn't have thugs on hand. He has.
I do in the
Sabat
fledgling
shotguns.
game, but I should port them over. I didn't think I would need that generic sheet in this campaign today.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Fuck with the wrong guy, motherfucker.
Of course, given how obvious that first dominate was, especially to the guy you didn't dominate, that's a masquerade breach. A minor one, but still.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
go and catch up to him and.
No, wait, I want to be mugged after all!
I mean, I was wondering what his plan was to try and help save the masquerade there, but
Jekyll, I'm gonna need another luck roll, actually. Okay. So there aren't cops that are worried that you just got mugged, coming to help you.
Help! He got my gun. He stole it. He stole my gun.
He stole all 3 of my guns!
No, he's still running around with a weapon. Just
I'm not.
say something.
I actually didn't draw my gun. Otherwise, I'd have to split.
Yes, so you've not got a gun. The black guy running away has a gun. They're cops in the US. It's pretty easy to get them to shoot him just by saying things.
I mean that's true. But it's actually not that illegal to own a gun, or even have a gun
Yes,
out.
yes.
In fact, it's very legal.
Yes, but you're wanting he's wanting the guy shot because it's a masquerade because he broke the masquerade
I
in front
don't
of him.
lose humanity, okay? I'm not that bad of a person.
Okay, Jekyll, what do you wish to do?
Should have dominated him to freeze. God damn it.
Well, they're gone now. They got quite the head start too.
You can try and catch up.
I'll attempt to catch up and use dominate 2 on him.
Okay, we're gonna work ourselves up 1 power at a time to the one you should be using. That's good. We'll get there eventually.
I know.
They should be using
Well, I don't think I can dominate 3 him without. I can't dominate 3 him with unless he's standing still.
I mean, to be fair, you can't really mesmerize very well without.
Yeah, you
being
need him
standing
to
still,
be distraction free, but that's fine, Checklore. Give me a Dex athletics roll at 6. This is contested versus the one that left second. Yeah. You're pretty sure he's just gone.
Well done. This is how you hunt as a vampire. You break the masquerade
hunt
slightly
again,
and get
man.
0 blood.
I mean, you have presence 4, right?
I could summon him, but I'd rather wait until I'm not. I would end up not being hungry.
I mean, it's fine. That just means you get a good meal.
Try to eat somebody in a
Yes,
sensible way.
I would love to use humanity as well. Where do I start?
I mean, that would be an accidental violation, right?
I
All you
don't
need
have
is to
that
lose
much-
one humanity and you won't care about those anymore.
I don't need to lose more humanity. I need that for
I think
eating.
Do you want a pipe bomb? We could
Oh,
lose
shut
all of that humanity in one go.
Anyway, I'll try to hunt again.
Okay. Sure. Give me a charisma leadership roll. Okay.
Somebody.
How much do you take?
Taking 2 blood points.
Okay. Are you gonna hunt more in this area?
No, I'm not gonna hunt more in this area. Instead, I'm going to
Okay,
use
then
presence-
give me your luck roll for those guys coming back with friends right now.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a convenient way to get to kill the person who saw you use dominate.
Then I'm using presence for summon on him.
Which one? There are two!
I need to go now. My planet needs me.
Jackalor. Which one?
The one that left a second.
Okay. This is difficulty 7 because you only met briefly.
What's the roll again?
I think it's charisma subterfuge, but I'm not sure. I'll
Okay.
check it.
Yep, charisma subterfuge.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is not gonna go well.
Okay. Jackalor, how do you set yourself up for when he comes to you?
Ugh. How would I set up? I'd be waiting in an alley with a back entrance, like it actually goes somewhere rather than
Okay.
a dead end.
So way out, in other words.
Yeah, and I'd be standing at the edge of the alley, looking with aspects to make sure he doesn't come with a group.
Roll perception alertness.
Of course he did.
What the heck did you expect?
With what difficulty?
You had 3 aspects.
Yes.
Roll to me at a 6 and we'll essentially gonna determine just how quickly you sense them. As long as you get at least 1 success, you're gonna get advance warning. Oh yeah. You hear footsteps. It sounds like there's a lot of footsteps.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Well, unfortunately, the presence 4 is still running.
I know.
You summoned him to you. Well done.
So, Epic, the riots have started early. They're chasing a white person through the streets. The revolution has begun. know,
I
Zach?
saw exactly how that was going to happen the moment he sent them away. I knew exactly how this was going to work.
Jackalord, give me a Dex Athletics roll.
Run, white boy, run!
I'm buffing my dex by 1.
You sure you don't want to save that for combat?
I mean, if they catch him, it's the same scene.
I mean, if they have a car.
There's a lot of footsteps, as in more than 2 sets.
A dex is swift.
Okay,
Holy shit.
I don't think they gave a shit.
Jackalord, you see 6 or 7 black people erupt from the alley you just left, and you book it, but they have well trained for running through these streets. You see broken bottlenecks, clubs, and a couple of guns, and pretty soon bullets are whizzing past your ear.
Can I at least recognize the guy that I dominated? Or the
Oh yeah,
guy
he's
that-
leading the charge.
Scream for police! Scream for police!
That's that guy! I don't know why, but I seem to be able to tell where he is! Obviously, my calling is calling.
Well, Jackalord, I'm gonna need you to be in an initiative now. Because with 3 successes, I think they're gonna catch up close enough to start attacking. At least with the guns. I'm gonna roll initiative for one of them. Hey, what do you do?
Oh my god. Of course they rolled a 16. Of course they did.
This is how it. This is how the Anarch movement ends. With thunderous gunfire.
I mean, this is ironic. It's human anarchs beating up the vampire anarch.
Guys, I'm your brother! Honest! Honest! Bang, 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 bang!
I'm a brother in a different but similar cause for a similar measure of my spleen.
Kill him, he's some kind of wizard or magician. He made me run away without doing anything but words.
Well, these are the 60s,
Damn
and these are not
right.
well educated people, and there's a lot of influence from nearby Caribbean islands. He's clearly stolen the black man's voodoo.
You know what? That makes complete sense.
Oh.
You fucker! You stole
How many
the
of them are
voodoo.
there?
It's hard to tell, at least 6.
I have perception alertness, man. I can roll for that if you want.
Yes,
me
but
to
you're
roll.
mostly focusing on running, and some of them are falling behind and then catching up, and it's a mess. And more are joining in from the sides now, because clearly this whitey did something horrible to some black woman or black child. So, you know, fuck him.
I mean, the best
I'm
thing about
sad
this is you've
about
just
it.
fucking started race riots. Well done, mate. Well fucking done. This is-
I'm calling for police and running.
You
Okay.
can't. You don't have a mobile phone.
He means
Jackalord.
I'm
yelling.
calling for police. That means I'm shouting for them.
Yes, give me a charisma
Oh, he's
expression
shouting
roll.
in the middle of the alleyways. He's shouting in the middle of the
They're on the
alleyways.
main streets
Okay.
by now. They're still chasing him though. For reasons. So,
Difficulty 6, I presume?
yes.
Bitch.
Okay. The 3 that have guns are gonna take their shots at your center of mass.
Good news, you're a vampire and don't die easily to that. Bad news, when they realize this, it's gonna go badly.
So the first one you don't need to soak, the second and third one you do. Because this is bashing. You take 1 point of bashing from that. and you take nothing from that. Okay. I mean, at this point, there's white people yelling from the streets, or from the windows, going like, "You apes, leave him alone! What is wrong with you?"
Oh god, you've full on got Great Riot going on. Well done.
I had lost hope that someone would start this. I really had. I really, really.
Everyone was playing too smart, but you know what? We have
Everyone is
Jack.
playing
I mean, Jack Lord, this just when the Anarchs asked you why you did this, just say exactly as planned. I destabilized the city for you.
Yeah, I was planning on it.
Okay. Well, given that you've raised a lot of noise, what do you wish to do on the next turn?
I would like to. I would like to
this
try to
all to be
shake
a
him.
bad dream.
Yes, Jackalor?
I'd like to try to shake them.
Okay. Given that they originally beat you by 3 successes, that's gonna be hard, but might not be impossible. They will, of course, for their part, shoot for the center of mass.
Understandable.
Understandable reaction.
So these next 3 ones are the actual damage roll. Gonna need
Possible
apply
damage.
some soak to that, and that's about it.
Ah,
You take
got one
another
more
point
damage.
of bashing.
Good news, you resist bullets.
The
Bad
bad
news,
news,
when they
it
find
still
out-
hurts.
Bad news, when they find out you resist bullets, things are going to go badly.
So, Jackalor, give me a Dex Athletics roll at 6 or with stealth, whichever you prefer, to try and juke them.
I
Juke
expected
like a
that.
motherfucker. Juke like a motherfucker.
Okay, so at this point, the combat is starting to devolve because a lot of black people have joined in, but they're finding other targets. White people are trying to come to your rescue. It's a big mess. What do you do?
I wish I had Majesty so badly. It would make Masquerade really badly, but it would save my ass.
What do you wish to do?
I'd like to run really fast and heal by 1.
Okay. Then if you're taking an actual run action, you're gonna need to roll to heal at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's stamina survival. You don't have stamina survival.
Fortitude adds to that dice pool, the way we rule it.
Still only 5 dice at difficulty 8.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'll just keep running.
Okay. Well, roll a luck die for me. Okay. So most of the people who were on you originally have fucked off. Because there's literally a fat white dude leaning out of the window and using a shotgun to try and gun them down.
Oh god. Oh god.
Well done.
The one that is still on you
No.
tries to go for a headshot though.
You are not going to be liked very well.
I mean, I think the best thing about this
So that's 3
has to
lethal.
be-
Which I will need you to soak.
What is?
My connection to Roll20 has disappeared.
Yep, apparently.
Ah, Unfortunate. Try to reload. I got 3 success on a damage roll on a 1 success
yeah, mine's
headshot.
interrupted as well.
It. Let's try and reload it again.
Yeah, it's stuck at establishing server uplink. I think Roll20 might be down.
It establishes the server uplink, but it seems to get stuck on actually loading.
That generally what that's
Jackalor, do you remember your soak pool?
It's 5 dice.
We have the bot on Discord. Why don't you use that to roll those 5 dice?
It
In,
looks
like,
one of the
tabletop
slingshot
games?
is currently down.
Is it /roll?
It's exclamation mark V5 and then just like 50. Because it's a V5 roller. Okay, so you would take 1 more lethal. Ah, now it loaded for me. Partially.
Oh, yep, there it's going.
There it is. Okay. So we'll keep that soak roll. Apparently
Yep,
the
just
damage
noted,
roll
just noted
didn't,
there.
only went through on my end. But, yeah. So, luckily for you, someone shoots at the dude that was on you, and he dives for cover and shoots back at them. So there's no one anymore on you, but...
What about
Well,
the summon dude? Or does combat break
they...
that?
Once you met, he's fine.
Yeah.
He caught up.
Oh
He's no
right,
longer
yes. So I
blind.
should just bet that's.
But
Hey,
there
well
is...
done. You've.
There is a... There's a brave person charging towards you because clearly you just got shot and you must be dragged to safety.
Good news. You're being rescued.
And then they just stop in shock when they see that the bullet just went into your head. Because you took damage, there was a splatter of stuff.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm healing by 3 and dominate. Unless are there other people looking at me right now?
You
You're
don't
in
know,
public,
but people are spilling out into the streets, yelling, I knew this would happen! This is why we can't give them rights!
So yeah, I'm going to heal by 3 and dominate. Use dominate 3 on the person to change.
Won't work, needs to be distraction free. It's about as distraction full as it can be.
I mean, it could be more distractionful.
Can I use dominate 2 on them?
No, it needs to be
no.
distraction free as well. You can use
I mean,
1.
nothing's on fire yet.
Yeah, no, but someone just threw a Molotov, so now it is.
Oh, so does it need to be a Rorschach test?
It's far enough away that it isn't in his face, but
This was just because I said there wasn't a fire.
this is gonna be breaking news kind of situation. And coming in reports from Springfield in relation to the recent civil rights agitation, it looks like the blacks are rising up.
Shit, it's happening in Springfield too.
I'll I'll heal by. Yeah, I'll use dominate 1 on them to follow, and then limp into a alleyway.
Okay. The person in question is white.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm not trying to eat them.
Well,
Wait, you're racist in terms of who you eat.
Yes. Also racist otherwise.
Wow.
Give me a roll. This would be a pretty high courage person, so give me a roll at 5, because they rushed into the street where the riot was happening to try and save you. Okay, they follow.
And during this time, I'd like to heal by 3, and then when they are distraction free, I'd like to try to dominate 3 on them.
Okay, give me a luck roll if you can find a spot in the alley that's secluded enough, because there's sirens now, gunshots in the distance. It seems like the riot is getting less focused, but spreading out. Because the police are coming. No one wants to be here when they get here.
Well done. You've you've done your job by not trying to do your job.
Okay, at an 8, you can try at the normal difficulty, which for them is 5. What are you trying to do with Dominate 3? Just wipe the evening?
I'll try to change their memory so they just followed me into the alley after and left me there after making sure I was okay.
Okay.
What about the headshot thing?
Well,
Yes.
that's part of what he's erasing then.
Yeah.
Fine.
So you're gonna need 3 successes for this take without the real memories coming back.
Yep. And it's with subterfuge or with leadership.
With subterfuge.
Subterfuge.
I'll spend a willpower on this.
Okay. Gargoyle sees this from above. Goes, fuck this. Flies up the coast.
Okay, that's barely enough.
Okay.
It was good that you decided to spend your willpower.
You rolled wrong. Needs to be at a 5.
Ah, shit.
And now
Look,
for the failure.
you'll get better. That was a lot of 2s. See? You're still good.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6. So close. Okay. So, Jackalor, what do you do next? You seem to have started a riot.
Can I attempt to? I'd like to attempt to feed on some unsuspecting black guy that's trying to get away from the cops.
Wow!
Cut your losses, you fuck! Oh my fucking god!
Jackalor,
I get 0 blood points.
roll
0 blood points.
manipulation, intimidation, I would say in this case, at 6.
What are you even doing? Just shouting, "Drop your pants," and just mugging him.
Okay. You ambush a family and say that you will yell to the cops that you saw them wave a gun.
My specialty is what was it?
Yes, you can have
Bill-
3 people, I don't even care. You can have 3 people for a full family.
Your specialty is fucking up. That's your specialty. It somehow is working.
Whatever.
You've destabilized
The
place like
father
everyone
just
else.
grabs the shoulder of the teenage son. See, son. And you thought they could be real. This is what our lives are like.
I'm going to roll self-control now because I'm tasting blood while hungry.
Yes, you should, and there are witnesses right there.
Oh
I
my
mean,
fucking
just
god!
all of them. Then I'll use humanity for it.
This is
So the difficulty is what for?
I think
I
6.
think it's like 7.
It's
for-
6. Getting burned is a 7.
I thought it was 7 when you're really hungry like this. But the taste of blood? I can't
Taste of
remember.
blood when hungry is a 6. But I can try and look it up.
Yeah, I have 3 turns. I'll just drink from the guy. Drink from the first person. 3 turns.
Okay, so you're just killing them?
Yes, I don't have a choice.
He's killing all of them.
Okay. So you get
even the teenage son.
you get your 10 blood points. The other ones, looking at you in horror, just look down at the body of the father of the family and start running. The freeze no longer taking effect because they know their lives are in danger.
I'm going to use Can I in Frenzy still use Presence 4 to call them back?
No, it would be too involved.
Okay, I'm assuming my at this point my buff index has gone all right.
Oh yes.
Okay, so I guess I'll just try to run the guy down for the guy that's running faster down.
Okay.
Are they running in the same direction or different direction?
Yes, the teenage son is staying with the mother and trying to pull her along. You fucking
So they're running in
monster.
the same direction.
We're not all monsters, it's just Jack.
Jacklord, roll Dex Athletics to see how well you keep up.
Difficult 6, I presume.
Yeah.
It's contested. Yeah.
Yeah, you catch up. You grab the sun first.
Whichever seems to be running faster.
It would be the
Ooh,
sun.
who'd you fucking think?
Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
fall on
found
him
them.
and nom nom nom. The mother is just screaming in shock. Her mind seems to have snapped at the moment.
Whoa.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
don't
assuming
blame her.
it's killing her too.
I'd like to point out this is fairly public too.
Are you sure you're not Sabat?
I mean, it's turning one masquerade, tiny small masquerade breach into just a complete fuck up.
Vivian, I need you to roll an Auspex rating roll at 9.
Let's see if I can detect anything going down.
Please,
Nope,
fail,
You're too
yes.
busy dealing
Thank
with the Malk's drama.
Continue.
So now we know
Oh,
the night ends
God.
with a riot.
Not only does it end with a riot, it ends with a masquerade breach of surprising proportion.
I think
Just
I
Black Family
think
gets eaten by
the governor just brings in the National Guard by noon. At this point, I don't see any other way this could go.
Like, there's a full-on riot going on, and while the police are going around trying to keep things calmed down, they find, oh, there's a family nearby. What the fuck?
Okay. So yeah, you're able to kill all of them, and I need a conscience roll, Jackalor.
Difficulty 8, I presume?
Yes.
Fuck, I put it at 9+1. What the fuck, man?
Holy shit.
You feel bad. Also, you have 3 bodies on your... Roll a luck die. The last 2 were out in the open. I want to see if you need to run or if you have time to hide them.
There's not much time.
Yeah, you might have enough time, but you see
Or you might be
people
found carrying
waving clubs. There's a good dozen people that are turning the corner waving clubs, so at this point, you have moments to work with the bodies.
Yeah, I'm going to buff my strength. Can I buff my strength to 6, or do I need to spend? Do I need to start carrying them by turn 1?
Let's see. If you want to actually, it would take you 2 turns to buff to 6, and then you would have to pick them up and carry them.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that would be take a bit more time than you would have, while guaranteeing that you're not gonna have people get a glimpse of your clothes or your face or whatever. But you can make a Dex Athletics roll to see how quick you would be while carrying them. If you do well, you'll be
I'll
okay.
buff my strength before then and start carrying them, and then buff my strength to 6.
Either way, I'm still gonna need a roll because it's 2 bodies and they're both semi-grown people.
And the first body's just been left there because fuck it.
Yeah, it's a lot of very limp limbs at this point, and that takes a lot of strength to just call so much.
Holy shit!
Yeah, no.
He did good.
You hear the faintly growing distant roar of the mob behind you. But where do you go? You are able to get away. Where do you put them?
He's got a hotel room. Obviously, he puts them in this hotel room.
No. So do I need to buff my strength to 6, or does strength 4 is strength 4 enough?
You would need to buff to 6 as part of this. Because you need to move as fast carrying them as the mob can while chasing you. And while they're not be that fit, you need to,
They're not carrying corpses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're not carrying. I'll try to dump the bodies in a those big green trash things?
Oh,
Yes, we
once
know.
again, it's the thing of bin the bodies. Why don't you mail them to the Annex State as well? They'll love this.
So, okay. You dumpster the 2 bodies, you realize you forgot the 3rd, but the mob is there now. Too late for that.
I thought the 3rd body was in the alley still.
He was in the alley, but someone's probably gonna notice the mob passed that spot, and they might not have noticed. You could try and circle back.
I'll try to make a dex stealth roll, I guess.
Okay. Make a luck roll, Jackalor. Yeah, no, he just keeps on giving.
He needs Jesus and better luck.
Okay. You go to the alley, peer in, and there's 4 people there. All of them black, but they don't seem to be rioting. They're just surrounding the body for the most part, looking down at it. One of them is poking at it, looking at the
Kill
fan
them
marks.
Kill them all!
I wish I could.
Blood
but
begets blood! Blood begets blood!
Jackalor, I need a dex stealth roll.
Yeah, I'll roll that dex stealth.
Blood begets blood.
Swift is my dex specialty.
Okay.
Swift does not account for stealth most of the time.
It wouldn't really apply here.
And
Defender,
also,
where
is this buff deck still what's being used?
But
No, that's my base dex because I had 3 stealth.
Oh, okay.
It's like I knew this would be useful at some point.
Okay, one of them starts turning your direction, you duck down. This seems to be a problem.
With my with aspects active, can I hear if they're coming this way?
They're not coming this way. They didn't see you.
No, but like, can I wait in case they're in
He's
case
going
they
to try and wait them out, is what he's trying to say.
Okay.
Yes, I'm trying to wait them out.
Give me a perception alertness roll. At 5, because you have 3 aspects. Okay. You hear just... They're trying to be quiet, but you just hear the buzz of a radio, and someone speaking. Yeah, no, everything's going nuts here. Yeah, bangers are going nuts. And only the black veterans. It isn't safe here.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Give me another dex stealth to sneak away. And Hero is hoping there wouldn't be a war with hunters.
I mean,
Thank you,
started both-
Jackalor. Thank you.
You started both the war with hunters and race riots. Well done.
You just hear, wait, I think there's someone here.
God damn it.
Oh my god!
How?
You know, Jackalor's kind of a gift that just keeps on giving. I thought we had
Jack,
left
I
the
don't-
moments like this behind in Springfield and Dole Cup. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
I hate this game so much.
Jackalor,
Show how
if
much more I
you
can laugh.
It's a lot easier.
Jackalor, you would have one success head start on them chasing you if you were to run. And then it's a question of whether they would chase you or shoot you as you're running. Either way, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative, I think.
Jack is just trying to fucking die today. That's his goal.
Oh, jeez.
What's David gonna do?
Die.
David is buffing his dex by 3.
David is ready to go
Besides
out. David is ready to go to Valhalla.
Oh, God.
Emperor is gonna be so happy.
And then I'm taking off.
Okay.
I really need Kurt to catch up with him and just tell him
Okay.
what he thinks of what's happened.
You know, you hear them start to say something right behind you, and then they realize you're running. And you hear them chasing you. Give me a Dex Athletics roll. For what is it, the 5th time tonight?
Yeah, about.
This
The
just
Swift
getting worse. It's getting worse.
Oh god, it does not.
Swift would apply, but it doesn't help. They somehow... They are a trained
I
pack
did have
of
one-
hunters. See
I
here,
did have one success lead on them though.
you did, but,
Yeah, but they caught up to you.
Yeah. If the lead is 0, that means you're more or less in the same spot.
Yep.
Can I try to run again?
You can.
I think I've had enough of you running, so you try to juke them by ducking into a side alley. But it turns out that some of them had gone that way, and that they're coordinating by radio.
Yeah.
Now,
Martyr yourself for the glorious Anarch cause.
some of them are just cautiously approaching, having drawn their revolvers. Actually, no, we said they use heavy pistols for their sidearms.
I
Yep.
think so.
Now,
It depends how ready they were for this, really.
they weren't, they just had their sidearms.
Yeah.
Now, sir. Stay calm. Stay calm. Slowly hemming you in.
Can I attempt? It would be manipulation performance, wouldn't it? To attempt to play the scared human.
Yes, and it would be at a higher difficulty because you're essentially acting very shady.
And I don't think you have Blush of Life going either.
Yeah,
I don't.
I will let you try it. This might be a good pick because jarheads might not have high empathy. That being said, who knows?
I think I will try it. I'll
Okay.
blush of life as well. That's 4 blood points because up to 8.
Yes, and it takes you multiple turns to do that.
Oh
He
yeah,
slowly looks more human as they approach.
I can't do that then, can I?
You can.
This day just gets worse.
It's nice it's getting better every single time you try to do something.
Not since the
Uh.
days of I leap at the mage.
No, there's been other parts too.
There have been. So, Jacklor, what do you do?
Remember all the traps he set up in his own home before?
So, Jacklor, what do?
Fucking. I guess I'll be splitting between drawing my gun and shooting one of them in the shooting one of them.
Okay. Then, since they're higher in initiative, they are gonna shoot back preemptively.
Oh, by the way, can I spend 3 blood points on fortitude? Fortitude.
Yes.
The fortitude.
Yes, you can. Definitely. They were approaching slowly. So we're gonna say one of them was in point blank. So the one that was actually speaking with you.
Sure.
Goodbye, Jackalor. Okay.
Someone shot somebody else. Somebody didn't even hit.
I mean,
Someone hit the head.
and then Harvey decloaks, once again having been shot by somebody aiming for someone else.
Since these are mortals and a headshot is likely to be lethal, I'm gonna say that he just ruins his weapon with a nasty jam and blowback. That essentially means he's reduced to melee or brawl. If it was a vampire, I'd be a lot more willing to.
It's understandable. Botches mean different things for different things.
And yeah, you don't need to soak either of those. They just bounce off. Assume you're shooting the closest one.
Yes.
Okay.
And as I said, I'll be splitting between drawing and shooting.
Okay. Please do. Fucking Ventru Elder kills a pack of hunters. So proud.
I mean,
That's
he hasn't rolled
me
for it.
rolling to draw my gun.
He did say he was shooting in the head. So, proceed, Jacklord. The weapon is out.
Yeah,
As
just
bullet to his
mathing out
spine.
how many dice I have. I have 8 dice.
Total, right? Alright, you buffed
No,
while you
8
were
dice,
running,
currently.
that's right.
Me.
He buffed 3, so he should be normal now for this because he split it. Oh shit!
I guess I'm not hitting.
You shot Harvey again!
Wait. You buffed by 3, right? And you have 5 decks, right?
Yeah, I have 5 decks.
Then by the time they catch up with you, it would have worn down to...
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
How much do you have for your gun?
So, Jacklord, you need to roll 6 dice. You would have only have one of those buff
Indeed.
points left.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
He buffed past
That's
6
right.
to run.
I didn't know that. Okay. Also, you said headshot.
Yes.
That is a headshot. He's in point blank.
One of them is in point blank,
okay.
the others are not.
That's what that was about. Well, roll damage. I don't know what gun you got, but
I think it's a heavy revolver. Start counting your bullets, Jacklord. This might determine if you live.
Yeah, I was gonna. How much is base damage of heavy revolver?
6 plus 3. So now it's a 9.
Well, I just realized I really don't remember what
There
guns
we
are.
go. One down.
Okay. One down. By the way, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make you roll conscience for this. Because those people were just investigating your murder. This wouldn't really fall under self-defense necessarily. I might lower the difficulty though.
Yeah, that's fine. It's understandable.
So one down. Two of them are gonna move up in point blank and shoot you. Actually, no. You are out in the open. Does anyone remember what page the cover mechanics were on?
It was part of shooting and stuff.
mean-
I remember that the basic idea is that however much cover the gives you against other people, you are at also a difficulty -1 from that, basically.
Also, shouldn't I declare first?
You should. What are you doing?
I'm spending 2 blood points on Fortitude. And then I'm shooting the first guy. Well, no, I'm shooting one of them in the head.
Closest one?
Yeah, closest one.
If you shoot the guy on the side where you already cleared one, you could clear an escape path.
That is true. I think I'll do that.
Okay.
All right, I got the difficulties for cover and everything.
Give me the
Really.
page.
286 of the PDF, 278 of the page number itself. You know how it is.
278 on
Yep,
the page.
of
top.
the page number. Yeah.
Cover. Okay. Right. Well. Yeah. You having that gun is a bad fucking set of news. What would smart hunters do here? They are... Okay, the one that lost his weapon, that essentially has it jammed, is gonna move back and radio for reinforcements right fucking now. And the other two are also gonna move to the ends of the alley and prepare an action to shoot you if you try to move towards either end of the alley and escape.
All right. So, I believe that would be good cover for those two.
Yeah,
I don't even think
the
you
one
can
with
shoot
the
one with
radio is also essentially taking cover, but he's not even sticking his head out to look.
Yeah, so I don't even think you can shoot him, not unless you move into better position for it.
You can shoot at the ones that are peeking out and keeping a bead on you, but it's at +2 difficulty. They're essentially trying to pin you down.
So I guess I'll be shooting at the for the body then.
Okay,
So at the
go ahead. And you miss.
Nope, that's enough.
Okay, next round, what do?
I'm draining the body. That's the body.
Okay, heavy pistols
Well,
had a
that's
rate of 3, right?
Yes.
I'll double check, but I think that's right.
Well, they're both gonna take, the ones that still have working guns, are gonna take 2 shots at you each, aiming for the head. Because you're, you know, violating the body of their dead friend.
Plus vampire.
Okay? Okay. Bullets
Gun jam.
whizzing everywhere. Guns jamming, things going horribly. Draculaur. You dive for the body. Start feeding. You can add 3 blood points. You are now essentially close enough to the ground that I'm going to give you partial cover, because there's enough of a distance. And that one hits. I think you need to roll to soak lethal. Also, were you hungry when you bit into the guy?
Jack?
Yes, I was actually. I need to roll a self-control.
Good.
Not rolling self-control, yes. And it does say that taste of blood when hungry in extreme circumstances can be more than 6, so this time roll at 7.
Never ever go hunting again. Go feeding again.
We're revoking your
Literally-
hunting
I mean-
privileges.
I don't think we allow him in the city anymore.
Well, that's if you find out.
I'm not sure we allow him life at this point.
I mean, he has fucked everything up. Everything he has touched.
Keep in mind, this is happening in like the center of the city. This is not some boonies area. This is downtown.
I mean,
Yeah,
from my
okay.
understanding, he was only a little ways away from the French Quarter.
Oh my fucking. Who did this? Was it the droid? No, apparently not. It was somebody right next.
I mean, everyone was at the tower tonight, though, for the meeting. It could have been anyone. Demi, we can't hear you.
He's saying re. It's fine. You don't have to hear him.
Good to know.
Okay, so you frenzy.
Oh, that's gonna go really well versus people who know how to specifically deal with vampires.
Okay.
Would my strength still be buffed?
From carrying the bodies,
Yeah.
I'd say not. Probably. But yeah, I think the beast's default reaction would be, I mean, there's food here, but there's food over there that's shooting at me. So, Jackalor, what would your frenzied character like to do?
Probably. Which way is the way out? Which way has the only one guy? Because a beast would understand that this is dangerous.
You're in a frenzy, the beast is kill rip dare mode, not run away mode.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So probably go for the guys that are shooting him.
Yeah, but there's one of those at either end of the alley. You can,
Which one's closer?
Jackalor, you
Which
can go
one's-
for the one that actually damaged you, and give me a
Yeah.
luck roll. High means that he was on the side that has only one guy. Okay, you go for the side that has 2.
I'm going to spend 2 blood points in fortitude now.
Okay. You're essentially trying to grapple him.
Yep.
Okay. Well. Mama didn't raise any bitches, so he's gonna wait until you're in point blank and then put a single round between your eyes.
Don't worry, Bacon. You've missed everything and nothing.
The other one is gonna move out of cover cause, oh shit. And he's gonna try and put one in the back of your skull as you're getting up to rush.
One of those was a botch.
That is true.
So one of
He's
them doesn't have a gun.
um
The other,
Well, they have a
He's-
gun. It's just jammed.
yeah, in that case they
Yeah.
draw a knife and move up to follow you as you're rushing forward, but they won't attack this turn.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're just gonna say that that's the attack for the one you're rushing at.
There's between the eyes.
Which translates to 8 dice of damage. Which pings off a fortitude. Roll
Uh,
your grapple check.
I think you're off, aren't you?
No, 5 dice
Let
of
me check.
damage base
Nope,
for
nope,
heavy
nope.
pistol.
It is. I thought it was 6 for a moment. My bad.
Well, roll the grapple check. There you go. You can roll your strength as bashing. I don't think it's gonna matter much. Yep. And I take it next round you're gonna go for the kiss.
yes.
Okay. So, one of those dudes is essentially... Okay, the one you have is gonna try and escape from the grapple. Or take control of it. So, strength brawl.
By the way, I'm going to spend 2 blood points on buffing my strength and another and 2 blood points. Do I have enough blood to buff my fortitude as well?
You just need 1 per turn if you have the blood in your pool.
Yeah, but I'm checking if I have blood in my pool. I don't have the blood in my pool, so I'll just buff my strength by 2 and buff my fortitude by 1.
Okay.
He's basically running out of blood.
He's running out of blood, therefore getting more, therefore running out of blood, therefore getting more, therefore running out of blood, therefore getting more.
Exactly.
50 dead with strange bite marks on their necks. More at 11. So, Jacklor, strength brawl to stay in control.
Jack
Nope.
failed.
That's for the dude stabbing you, and you're currently engaged with 2 people in melee. The third one is drawing his knife and advancing, but he's not attacking yet.
Good news! You're not dead.
Well,
Bad news.
That's the attack roll. And this would be the damage roll, which pings off a fortitude. Something anti-tank rounds.
I am so fucked.
You can try and plant the kiss. This would be difficulty 9. +2 for the crappy position in grapple, +1 for an extra combatant engaged with you.
Yeah, I'll roll that. That's their turn now. Is it fair?
Yeah, they're done with their turn.
Yeah,
It's your turn.
They're done.
Okay.
You got a success. Now initiated the kiss.
Now you can get more blood to continue your blood-fueled rampage.
They're not supernatural, but they are used to vampires and determined, so allow them to spend a willpower point for a chance at the self-control roll to resist the bite's effect. That seem fair?
Yeah, pretty
Sure.
fair. I can't remember the rules exactly for this, but it seems fair.
You know it was difficulty 8. Okay. So, he stays in control of the grapple. And, okay. Next round, what do?
Why'd you keep hitting yourself?
Continue
Why'd you keep
training him.
hitting yourself?
Okay, continue draining him. And you are...
Oh yeah, I'm spending 2 points of fortitude and 1 on strength.
Okay.
I thought you were almost out of blood.
Well, he just got 3.
Oh wait, yeah, you get 3 immediately? I forget. Ugh.
As soon as the case connects, you start draining them. At least that's the way we always rule. Well, He's in control of the grapple. He's gonna apply the hold action to you, while the other two stab you.
Can I still drain him?
No,
Not
that
really.
would prevent it at this point.
So I'd have to roll to take control of the grapple.
Yes.
Yes, you can attempt to do so on your turn, and he's gonna be at a -1 because you took a lot of blood out of him very quickly. But while
On
he
the other
is
hand,
holding
you are
you,
going to be very difficult to actually succeed. So
yeah, and the hold action does make it easier for them to hit you. Right, that's 8 and 9 damage with the knives.
huh.
I think you need to roll
Well,
your
roll
remaining soak. You had 2 fortitude activated, so you take 1
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah, 2 fortitude. So
You need to
I have
soak
one
the
on
second one as well.
and stamina.
Yep. You need at least one success on the other one.
Okay,
You're good.
you took a point. So, Ryan, take control. This is at +2 difficulty for you, because there's 2 extra people engaged. But he's losing a dice out of his pool for something akin to wound penalty.
Nope. Didn't succeed.
Do you have a destiny point left, Jackalor?
No, he
You know-
used
Don't know.
Destiny point, which was used for the.
I think at this point,
gargoyle.
Jackalor, if this meant that your character doesn't immediately die, would you be okay with us switching to narrative time?
Sure.
Okay, in that case. You keep trying to bite people, but eventually you are reduced, let's say, 5 lethal, with no blood in your system, and pinned to the ground with knives when more Marines arrive. And they're gonna take you in for questioning.
And thus Jack was caught by hunters.
That solves all our problems with him.
Jackalor, you give me a perception alertness roll. They put a hood over your head, but you still have your hearing, and you can activate Auspex.
Difficulty 6.
Um, you have 3 Auspex, we'll make it a 5, because we'll call the base. Okay, you factor your own penalties in, right? Right.
Yes.
Yeah. You're pretty sure you went over the river, and they're passing several kinds of checkpoints talking about speaking to superior officers and getting a cell that isn't exposed to daylight. Discreet interrogation room.
I mean, it could be worse. They could be asking for a cell that's exposed to sunlight.
So you go to sleep that day, essentially tied to a chair and getting ready for enhanced interrogation the next night. Unless you wish to do something before you go to sleep, but you're essentially chained to a chair and left under guard, hooded.
I'd like to roll summon, but during at the time of when I would be, when I think would be the time when the gargoyle told me to call him.
Okay, give me a wits alertness roll to try and guesstimate the time. At difficulty 6.
Bitch.
Did you factor your penalties in though?
Oh shit! I forgot my penalties.
Bitch!
Oh my god, you are
Bitch,
self-perpetuating
back to you.
Okay.
nightmare.
So you spend a health point to cast Summonsies.
The bad
Oh.
news is it is very low Wait, is it low difficulty? I
He
think it's pretty
hasn't
low.
used Presence on the Gargoyle, and they haven't met that. They don't know each other that well, so no, it would be high.
Ah, okay.
7.
We should spend a
So,
willpower point.
charisma what? Subterfuge? No.
Charisma Subterfuge, you can roll at 7 with the -2, or you can ignore wound penalties, or you can try for an auto success. I'm
I
gonna
think I'll
let
ignore.
yeah.
Actually, no. I'll spend a point of willpower to get the auto success.
Okay, then give us the roll. I will let you roll at the difficulty or the pool it would have been before you spent health level.
Okay. So that's 3
Three
successes.
successes.
Okay.
Just reasonable speed at least.
He has to come to you.
Yep, has to.
Okay.
He can't really try and lollygag much, so
You just hear a soft slurp and thud, and then you hear a "What the fuck?" and a thud. Sounded vaguely wet. Then you just hear a voice next to your face. Are you retarded?
I highly suspect so.
Yeah.
I also happen to owe you a life boon, I think.
There's just this pregnant, thoughtful silence. There's at least 3 floors between here and the sky. I don't think it's worth it.
2
I'm
life
just going
boons?
to... Oh my fucking god, this is...
It's
I
more
have
a
a-
question with whom.
I mean, I have a bit of bad news. This is probably one of the few areas that would actually have security cameras.
Yeah, no.
Get me to the Anarch Free State, or at least get me on the way to there. I would be greatly helpful in making sure that if you ever arrive there, I'd make sure that, make everything sure that you'd be treated as royalty.
You fucked it up for everyone. This place is filled with Marines. I just smashed one's head in. Jackalor, roll me a luck die. Low means it's a black person you have to roll for smell of blood while hungry. Okay.
Nope, it was white.
It doesn't appeal to you. Fucking life. You hear him step over, and there's vague slurping sounds as he eats from the person he just killed. No, seriously, I don't see how you're worth it.
So fucked. So fucked.
Pledge your life to him.
That's what
I
a
also
life boot
do.
is.
He doesn't want this fuck up. He's smart.
Ah, right, yes.
Uh,
Listen, you're gonna hate me for this, but... And you feel a stone fist grab your throat and force your jaws open. And then a hand is reaching in there and grabbing hold of your tongue. Don't struggle.
I don't. Well, I can't. I can't not struggle.
Okay, you struggle.
Fight him!
He
Fight him!
uses vicissitude to amputate your tongue. Can't have you telling these fucks about us.
I nod.
he nods.
I will tell the prince. Gods help you, you idiot.
I mean, this is good job, Gargoyle. They're now going to have to beat him and feed him till he regenerates his tongue.
I mean, it regenerates a Zag, so that's a lot of blood in his system. And another went through down the drain, and he's contemplating suicide.
This went way horribly than I expected.
I mean, somehow you don't expect your friends to just say, nah, life boon's not worth it, you're too stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 blood points to bond with the stone and then swim through it. As he fucks off and tries to make it to wherever Vivian is before sunrise.
Yeah. I'll just go off to my bed and start contemplating suicide.
Oh, you don't have a bed, you're still
I
tied to
don't
the
think you-
chair and hooded.
No, I'm technically alive.
I mean, you can
Ah.
oh wait.
Okay, on that note, I think we really have to take a break here.
I think I'm gonna die of laughter if we keep going. I think it's a good idea.